Just like that, we are back at it again. Welcome back to Champions Corner Podcast, where we are going to talk about the entire landscape of what happened this past week in wrestling, from LA Knight possibly getting written into the quantum realm to maybe the Usos coming back all of a sudden out of the blue. We even going to talk about what was quite possibly a lot of people's match of the year candidate as far as television matches go. Speedball Mike Bailey versus Kyle Fletcher. We're even going to talk about
Ooh,
the
too
Iron
sweet.
Survivor and how much that Iron Survivor really mattered in the end of the day. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of wrestling things, which is so much to go through. I'm here, the professor, along with Mr. Highlights, Ron G. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm doing well, doing well. Trying to brace myself for Saturday. Shout out to the GOAT.
Oh yeah, the last time is now. My tournament is here. Getting with
Ah,
the winner, who is Gunther. That's going to be talked about as well. We're going to sit down and kind of break down the card of Saturday night's main event. But before we get right into all of this, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and the
do it.
notification bell. Because you know what? We was on a few moments ago. You probably didn't even know it. Or if you did know it and you stepped away, if you had the notification bell, you know we're back live again. Just like
Yeah.
that as always.
We're here for you. We're here to talk about it for you. Pay attention.
Right?
Subscribe. Let's get it.
We gave one moment to John Cena. Now we're giving the rest of the moment to wrestling as a whole because that's what we enjoy.
Yes,
Greatest sport in the
sir.
world. Before we start, let me just say real quick: wrestling is probably the greatest form of entertainment there is. It's the only form of entertainment where you get comedy, drama, suspense, horror, whatever, everything wrapped into one. Whatever. That's the point. Anyway, going into it. Speaking of comedy, speaking of horror, speaking of drama, you got the Usos. Last Monday, we had Dragon Styles sitting there defending their title successfully against the Viking Raiders, or it's the War Raiders, Ivar and the other guy. They beat
Ah,
them, right?
Eric.
Right, Eric and Ivar. That's it. During the course of the match, the New Day was outside, and they were sitting there, kind of bantering the entire match, doing the things that the New Day do. I kind of missed their announce table, but that's a whole other thing. But anyway, after the
Yeah.
match is over, they go in the ring. They pretty much stake their claim about how they want the tag team championships. And out of nowhere, you get the Usos theme song with Jimmy and Jay coming down. They come into the ring. Now it's kind of a three-team standoff. And I say three teams because Jimmy's gave a little promo where he said, my big brother, well, little brother Jay had a little crash out moment, had a little hissy fit, if you will, throwing around prime bottles and getting upset because he lost the match. He's had a bad year, folks. And he started running down all his what was that? He ran down all his losses. He lost this match. He lost that match.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Like,
even bring up war games because that just happened. Oh, and he lost this match. I'm like, dude, who you helping right now? But he said he called his Oos. And he said, Oos, what we doing? He said, Oos, what we doing? And Jay said, damn, I gotta be tagged up with you again. So,
mm, you know you say that guy.
so here we are though, because in
Hey.
the end of it, that's where we are. The Usos reinserting themselves into the tag team picture. What do you see this going for them? And also, my other big question: did we see the last of main event Jey Uso? Is he never going to be world champion again? I do have to ask that question.
Um, Possibly because they probably seen how people were disliking Jay Uso's videos and he wasn't having he was messing up in matches and stuff like that. So they might have been trying to save him from getting those boos in the arena. And so they put him where because with his brother, people gonna like him anyway, and where he's
Yeah,
comfortable. Because you see how on their promos he was spitting. He
right
was
back
spitting
in
on the.
play.
Yeah, it's like him being with Jimmy keeps him stable. You know what I'm saying? Or because it seems like by himself he kind of got some anxiety and he just go off the catchphrase a lot. But with Jimmy right there, Jimmy said a little bit. He talked about his losses, but Jay did most of the talking on the whole promo.
Yeah,
And
once
he
he
was
got into it, yeah.
right. He was going, back and forth between the New Day and Dragon Styles. I love how we give these teams our own name on this show. You gotta love us, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. We get these teams we got our own names,
Yeah,
but
much better.
we
That's a
like
good
Dragon
name.
Styles. I know like y'all like the AJ Lee thing, but either way. But yeah, Jay going at both teams saying how the greatest tag team and like going back for how they and reminiscing on how they go back and forth with the New Day. How we're gonna say we're gonna run through you like we always do, even though New Day did get some dubs. They were going back and forth in their feud, but I
Yeah, they
guess
were back and forth.
Usos kind of came out on top for the most
Mm.
part.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
looking to that.
hold on, I'm stick with New Day though. I think I don't like how New Day being portrayed. They're better than what they're showing right now. They didn't show their promo during the break. Yeah, I mean, I guess you see if you're on international, maybe you saw the
Yeah,
promo,
the
but
international Netflix you saw it, but if you were stateside, apparently you didn't see it.
yeah, but Xavier is good on the mic. Also, he they need to give him some more actual TV time, not during a break, on what everybody can see, because he could talk too, man, and he doing a lot of great things online on social media, doing great heel work. So I don't know. I feel like they should be looked at better than what they are. It seems like they mid card at the most. Tag team division is mid card either way, but it still should be more top of the tag team division.
Well, I mean, hold on. You're World Tag Team Champion. Is there a mid card in tag team? Like, if you're
No,
tag
but
team, you're either top or bottom. Say like the
I don't
division
know.
that is the division.
I guess I don't know, man. 'Cause, all they doing is tag team, but I guess it's. I don't know. I feel like they feel lesser than right now. I don't know why. As in the
Nah,
tag team, even though they doing such great work, even like I said, they left a lot of money on the table with their heel turn. They great, like I said, another great heel turn moment. We talking about John Cena in the last episode, right before this. Um, great heel turns, one of the greatest heel turns of all time with the New Day, because how shocking it was, and they had to do it that way before the New Day become heel anyway, because they feel like forever faces,
yeah, they did.
baby faces. And so, but they just, like I said, after the fact, they just didn't follow up as well. And now we see where they do they are. Yes, they won the tag team titles at last year's WrestleMania. So I mean, it wasn't a total loss, but like I said, I just feel like they kind of less than right now. And then Jay jumping them back into this division, like I said, they want to save him from getting booed for real. But this also could be a process for Jay, because he see the crash out from Jay last week that he talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, I can't win here. I can't win there. I'm all taking losses as a singles. If I get in the tag team division, back in tag team division with my brother, maybe we get the tag team titles back and start winning again. I get some gold back. If I can't get the world heavyweight title, maybe I get, tag team title like we always did. So, and it might not work out for him. And then he might turn on Jimmy right there. That'll be his
Yeah.
heel turn, and he might go right back into the singles, but as a heel, like it's supposed to been built to. But he's so desperate to look for a win somewhere and get some gold somewhere. He went back to the tag team with his brother. He goes reverting back to what he knows. And but like I said, it might not pan out the way he's thinking, and it might turn to Jimmy and Jay too, and redo that not so good match from WrestleMania 40. So that could be a possibility for this where Jey Uso is back in the tag division right now. But if not, I mean they're gonna get the tag team titles back. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Well,
possibility. Be interesting to see um, how this affects the tag teams going forward.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you see the Creed brothers again. Who knows? Because they've kind of been off TV. Random.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I was too loud. Hold on. I'm sorry. I,
What's
I,
that?
Lord, no, I reacted too loud on the mic just to hurt my ears. Because I swear I forgot about the Creed brothers. Lord, I totally forgot about the Creed brothers. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Wow.
they're out
Okay.
there. They are out there because they recently had
Wow.
a match on main event. So
Oh, who's watching that?
yeah, I hear you. But people have matches on there. Just saying. Damian Priest had a match on there.
Oh, well,
Take that as
okay.
you will.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it is going to be interesting to see where they go with the Usos from here, because basically what I just heard you say was we're getting the Uso versus Uso 2 at Mania.
Yeah. I,
Is that what
I
I
mean,
heard? Maybe
possibly
SummerSlam at the latest.
at a later, but I mean, I just put on how they play the story out.
Yeah, I know, but do
Uh,
you want to see that match again? That's the question.
I would. I had high hopes for that match, and I feel like they kept saying, "Oh, we didn't get enough time for that match. We didn't get the time to tell our story. And so, hey, I'm gonna give you one more try. But I mean, a lot of people saying, "Oh, we saw the last one. Don't do it." But I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see where it goes. I mean, I'm just saying that's an option. I feel like that makes sense in the way they booking Jay Uso.
No, I get it. It's just that's just the obvious. Well, I'm gonna say the obvious, but it just seems like it would be the logical conclusion to go to that. It's just the I don't want to see it, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be good this time around. Maybe they'll
Hey,
take two. Let's try it again. Run it back. They do that,
hey,
right? That's the whole thing, right? Yeah.
yeah,
That's it. Okay. Well, run it reverse.
hey, something. Hey,
but
they show it. Go ahead.
moving on to the other side of what happened on Monday Night Raw, it was a pretty eventful night, especially for LA Knight. So at some part, you gotta forgive me as my memory is kind of, it was Monday, right? We're already on
Yeah,
Thursday. But
yeah.
essentially, Rey Mysterio had a run in with Logan Paul. Mystery Man
Mm-hmm.
came in, LA Knight scared him off. This thing caused the match between LA Knight and Logan Paul to end with LA Knight getting demolished and destroyed by the Vision. This
Again,
some people saying this is very reminiscent of when Ricochet was written off TV. Some people think this could be LA Knight leaving WWE. But there was a
mm.
report recently by someone of internet, I don't know, Russell Votes, Russell something. It's an internet website. Said LA Knight's due for a big push in 2026.
Yeah.
So is this the start of the push, or we're just watching the LA Knight still get the kind of the shaft?
I mean, that's a weird way to get into it, but but
Gotta
it
start
can be write
somewhere.
him off of TV for a little bit and just come back and have a resurgence in 2026 because they don't have nothing to do. They ain't got nothing for him right now, and so hey, this man might come back and win the rumble, might come back in the rumble, win the rumble, and that be his big push. I mean, because I mean, if Jay Uso is permanently back in the tag team division for real, that means they needed that baby face to step up.
Yeah.
And guess what? And the LA Knight is right there. Because a
LA
lot of
Knight
people
is
say,
right
oh,
there.
Jay Uso take an LA Knight spot. That should be the LA Knight spot to get a world title shot. He should have fought Punk at Saturday's main event. Or LA should have won the tournament for the last time is now. Or he should have been in the LA Knight should have been in the war games. Hey, well, LA Knight might be up for 2026, especially if Jay Uso is back in the tag team division.
Well, you know what? I'll say this. I don't know if you saw this, but there's even a report about WWE being shocked at the fan reaction of or at least confused by fans being outraged by how LA Knight and the direction he's going in. And it's like, I don't know, man. That's weird to me because what I hear is fans are reacting to this individual. Should I be confused by it, or should we use it as heat? Like, okay, they're really affected by this. Let's run with it. Let's really give it a push. What's there to be confused about?
Right.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
he's been getting cheered like this for the past, what, 2 years?
Yeah,
I mean, come on. I mean,
people like him.
he's gotten better on the mic. He was stumbling a lot on the mic, but he's gotten better. Especially if you don't cut his mic off or his promo off. Gotten better in the ring. Has doing different moves. Some risky moves. He might stumble at certain points, especially if you do that top rope, trying to jump on that top rope. But he still has doing great in the ring, and like I said, the fans are still behind him. Yeah, he
Yeah,
probably need more to go off of than the catchphrase, but he's good at promos.
yeah, he's good at promo.
And
Okay, you saying go?
it,
Can I ask this question? If you
what's up?
take the theme song away from Jey Uso, what's Jey Uso?
I mean, he's kind of a.
He's Bobby
I'm trying,
Roode.
not trying, not that he's nothing. I'm trying to explain it.
No, I get you. It's just okay.
He's just one I see. He's lost on his family. He lost from his family. He's trying to navigate himself.
Oh, so
But
you're pulling from the character.
yeah,
So you're gonna pull from the character. Take away the character, strip down the character, and he's just a theme song.
I mean, a lot of it is. It's just a yeek. Like I said, he. That's what I was saying. By himself, he continued to lean on the catchphrase a lot. He'll get
Yeah,
into something, but then go right back to the catchphrase. and not tell the story fully.
But that's what I think it
And
was
that's
just
what
different.
he needs to do. But when he's by himself, when he's with his brother, he's telling more of a story and going off of history and having a stable promo.
And you see, I think this is where I find the difference with LA Knight because he's a little more than a Yeg. LA Knight comes off as he's a type of wrestler who I'm the biggest badass in this bar, and I can beat everyone up. And that's just what I
Yeah,
can do. I know I ain't afraid of dead men. I ain't afraid of boogeymen. I ain't afraid of any of these little mystical characters because all of y'all a bunch of jabronis in costumes and masks.
yeah,
That's how he comes off to me. And I don't
yeah.
know. It's a little more than a yeah. It's just he's. I heard someone use the word Teflon. He just seems really unfazed by what wrestling is, and it's just all about oh, I can beat all y'all up, even if he can't. Like Gunther, he said it to Gunther. Like, but anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I mean, I like LA Knight. I just like I said, continue to give him the opportunity, continue to give him them back and forth. Punk kind of got to him a little bit when they had their back and forth at that time. Saying he never had a world championship, so he kind
Yeah.
of yeah. Well, I mean, what can you say about it? But
Well, he
I
had
don't
the
know.
TNA. He had the Impact World title. Does that not count? He was the Impact World
I
champion.
think I think it counts. But I'm saying, we talking about WWE, and
Okay.
so he hasn't had his moment here, which is everybody looking for him to get. I mean, but he's still toe to toe with Roman Reigns. Trying to play Roman Reigns off during his whole. He interrupted Roman Reigns' entrance that time, and still crossed from him. Did pretty good against him. John Cena gave him his moment. While even John Cena was in the ring, gave him his moment against Roman Reigns. Right in all three of them was in the same ring at the same time, and he stood pretty well there. Uh,
Never
so I,
forget that when Bray Wyatt, remember Bray Wyatt and him had a feud that led to the Mountain Dew match. In the midst of the feud, Bray Wyatt was trying to do all that scary Bray Wyatt stuff, and LA Knight just smacked him, and then he left the ring.
mm-hmm.
Then he came back and smacked him again. He said it's a 2-for-1, and then left.
That was funny.
Like he's unfazed by even the scary stuff. Okay, he said it's a two for
Right,
one.
that's what I'm saying. And people want to compare. Oh, he trying to be the Rock. He trying to be Stone Cold. I'm like, ain't those two of the greatest of all time? Why won't you try to be like them?
I mean, you're gonna have your
And,
imitations. It happens.
yeah, I mean it's cool. And I feel like he's doing it well. And like I say, if he could go beyond the catchphrase, that's even better.
I don't
But you
know.
got to give the opportunities and give them the certain wins to make them credible in those moments as far as a main event player.
Well, we'll see.
But they what they did to him on Raw, I mean, like I said, it might be just be setting him up for a great comeback. So and that's in the Royal Rumble. That's what I think.
I mean, that's a possibility. We'll see. Because I mean, right now he's kind of taking a big hit, but he's fallen and gotten back up again. And other things that
Yeah,
happened on Monday Night Raw, you had more developments in the women's tag team division where it's starting to really heat up, and the EO and everyone. Yeah, he defeated Kyrie Sane in the match. That happened. That did happen.
yeah.
And Roxanne Perez beat Lyra Valkyria. I don't know.
They done fought so many
Oh yeah, what do you
times,
think
but
about that whole dynamic? That's another thing. So I do want to mention this last thing probably on Raw because there really wasn't much else that happened on Raw. Uh,
yeah.
the women's world title. You had Nikki Bella come out, demanding another match. Yes, fine.
Oh God,
And then
why?
Raquel Rodriguez came out and she attacked her. So then later in the Judgment Day clubhouse, um, Liv Morgan was like, "Hey, Raquel, what's the deal? You going
Raquel.
for the world title?" She's like, "Yeah, this is the thing I was thinking about going for. Um, I didn't think that'd be a problem. I didn't think I had to run that past you." She was like, "Oh no, that's not a problem at all. It's quite all right. Go for that, sister." And then as she walked out, that's when Liv told Roxanne, "Hey, I guess I'll be out there for your match tonight." But what do you think about this dynamic that Raquel? Oh God, which one is it again? Not Raquel.
Raquel, yeah, you got it right.
Oh yeah, Raquel Rodriguez. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you got it right.
Roxanne Perez. Oh, so many R's.
Yeah,
Raquel
Raquel
is going for the world
Roxanne.
title. Is I don't know. Does this kind of put a weird shift in the dynamic of the Judgment Day? Because Liv Morgan came back last week all gun ho about this is kind of what it is. I'm going for the world title by looking at Stephanie holding up the other two arms during the tag team brawl, if you remember, like they were going.
Hmm.
Now it's like this week. What do you make of this? Because I'm confused.
Yeah, it's a little confusing because Raquel doing it out of nowhere is weird. But
Yeah, Liv was out the whole time. Now you want to go for this. You wait till she come
right,
back.
right. And I thought it would have been Roxanne doing that
Right?
because the whole deal with Dominic. I thought they would have played off of that. Something like Roxanne trying to date Dominic when Liv is
Yeah,
supposed to be dating.
I think they're gonna just not even try that story.
They might leave it alone now,
Yeah, I
but
think they
that's what
just
everybody thought they was going to do, especially since Liv came back. But yeah,
yeah.
it just made sense for Raquel and Roxanne to go for the tag titles, and Liv go for the world title. And like I said, that still could be what Liv wants. I'm sure it's what Liv wants. And so I don't know. It ain't gonna be good. I don't think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be dissension in the Judgment Day, like we always say. But it just didn't make sense. Raquel going for the title out of nowhere right now. Yeah, like I said, I thought because like I said before Liv even came back, it seemed like Roxanne was building up to that.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. It's so weird. Like, I don't know where they're going with it, but real quick, I don't want to blind power rank, but just tell me your power ranking. Who is your top to bottom Judgment Day members? Who's the best and who's the worst?
The best. Oh,
Judgment Day had a lot of members.
yeah, got to think about all of them.
They
Jesus,
had like 11 members.
you think about talking about okay? You talking about the whole careers?
Yes, Edge all the way up until
Okay,
Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne
I'm saying I'm
Perez.
trying to figure out like the dynamic of this conversation. Like who was best while they were inside the
Oh,
Judgment Day, or are we talking about just each individuals?
that's a good question. I don't know. However you want it. It's your list. Well, how would you rank it?
I'm gonna rank it while they was in the Judgment Day. Like why Judgment Day was
Okay.
going on.
Okay, that's fair.
Um, and really, I might put Edge at the bottom because he wasn't in there long,
All right, there it is. Number
and
11.
just
Edge.
because of that. But no, I can't put him at the bottom because we got Carlito and JD McDonough in this group. So I mean,
Oh wow. JD almost broke his vertebrae for this group.
I know, but like I said, he doing great. But number one, mommy Rhea
Oh
Ripley.
wow. Okay, that's your number one.
Number
Okay,
one is Rhea Ripley.
dig it.
Um,
That makes sense.
yeah, while they're in the group, Damian Priest, he was the world champion. I mean, the Terra Twins. I mean, they were pretty much the leaders for a long time. They had each other back, still got each other back because they having a match on SmackDown against Aleister Black and
Oh yeah.
Zelina.
Oh.
So those top two, then
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now. Oh, give me the rest of the rankings. Come on, you're still there, right? Well, if you're not, I'll go ahead and give you my rankings. Cause quite
he left
frankly,
from the beginning. He didn't
oh,
want to. Oh no. Okay, there you back. You could be back. You back. Technical difficulty just now. Okay.
there we go.
All
All right,
right.
we're here.
Yeah. Rhea, Damien, Finn,
Oh, a fan. Okay.
Liv.
Okay. So you put it okay, so you're ranking them as like true leaders, best.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. I respect that.
Liv. Cause I mean, Liv did have a world title and tag team titles in this group. She might be above Finn, really. But I mean, Finn just been there so like throughout the whole thing. That's why I'm trying to
You
give him
get him
some credit on
you
that.
get him seniority. That's what you give
Yeah, I'm
him.
giving him a little seniority in it. And so I got okay. Rhea, Damien, Finn, Liv, JD because he been putting in work. Uh, who else we had in this group?
Oh,
R
our
Truth,
truth. Yeah,
R
our truth.
Truth.
You don't forget about him.
I ain't forget. As I said, I ain't forget. I'm trying to think of who all's in this group. Okay.
Carlito,
Carlito.
Raquel.
Oh, shoot, Raquel. Yeah, Raquel ain't been doing much. I mean, she was tag team champion though. So
Do you know who else you're missing?
Edge.
Dominic.
Oh my. Jesus.
How you gonna forget Dominic?
I don't know how I forget that. Okay, hold
No,
on.
that's it. Recalibrate your entire list. You got
I
to erase
okay.
everything. Erase the
All right,
entire
hold on.
list.
All right, forgive us, bro. We're trying to move on, people, but I got to get it right. It's down. The judge do it. Hey, this is a legit group for real. They done stood some time. Now they've been there since 38, WrestleMania
Right.
38.
They've been there for a minute. They've had quite a few members. This is legit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't. rotated a lot. Okay, Rhea, Damian, Dom might be up there, bro. Top three.
Oh,
The way he, especially the way he. Now I'm saying, because legit, Dominic probably the reason they got on for real. With the
oh, really
reaction he
caught
was
on
getting,
because it was him joining the group that did set the things kind of
yes.
differently. Yeah,
So he might be top three.
maybe number one.
I don't know. I put Rhea up there,
You
bro.
telling me
Rhea,
that he's the reason that thing got? I'm really big in the whole like manifest, like what the seed of it all being not the greatest, but that's
yeah,
fair. I mean, Rhea is still like she's popular, right?
yeah,
Like she's the biggest star out of everyone in Judgment Day.
yeah.
So yeah, that's fair. It's Rhea.
So I mean, so you just put everybody else down one that I said, and then put
Okay.
Dom right there, yeah, and,
All right. So
number
Dom
three.
is two, then Damien's three, then
Well,
Finn.
okay, you can say that. You can say
Finn goes to
no, because
four.
I mean, Damian had the world title though.
So okay, so no, Damien's three.
Damian's two,
Damien is still
and
two.
then
Oh,
Dom
that's
is three.
oh well, Dom's the mega champion.
I know, but they
He's the
were the
greatest
championship.
luchador of all time. You know. I don't know if you heard.
I heard.
You know, let me ask you this question: who has a bigger position on the card right now? If you were a wrestler and you had to come in and they told you we're going to give you this one person spot, would you rather have Dominic's spot or Damian Priest's spot?
I mean, of course, right now it's Dominic.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, that
You
world
what?
title just gave Damian a lot of
I hear you can roll title, but why is your Rhea
equity with
number
me.
one? Why is Rhea number one? Because she's the most popular, right?
She's the most popular.
All right, I'll leave your list alone. That's cool. I don't care.
I mean, it's what it is. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you
and
know
she
what?
been world champion, and she been world champion number of times too. So
I know it's just they are really kind of dumping on Damien. That's just he's stuck in his Alistair Black vortex where now he's got to
yeah,
team up with Rhea to get some of that star power just to kind of dazzle on him again to try to start over again.
yeah, he need another few because he had a thing going on with Jacob that they were about to try to build something, go up, have it back and forth. So I was looking forward to that, but Jacob got hurt, so now I don't know what they got going on Damien. But
Nothing. He's just
nah,
stuck in his
yeah,
Alistair
yeah,
Black
he ain't
vortex.
fortunate. Yeah, so we see what happened on Friday. Hopefully, it's the end of it.
Yeah, hopefully. I thought it was the end of it a long time ago, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Um, but I mean, that's pretty much all that happened. Unless there's anything else you want to add about Monday Night Raw or WWE.
Nah, I mean, we building up Saturday night's main event, so
All right.
uh, we're good. We're good on it.
Okay. We don't need to do predictions. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, the only thing we might need to predict is just Cena, but everything's pretty straightforward. Well, I don't know. Do you think Soul Ruka's going to beat Bailey? Because I think I think all. I don't know. I think Cody's going to win. I think Soul Ruka's going
Bailey
to win.
putting everybody on. So I think Soruka got a great chance of winning. Oba could win because of not that he needs it, like
Oh, he could win because
but
Drew.
because of Drew, yeah, and forward that
Yeah.
story with Drew and show off that he's he's the next top over Femi that is. Cena could win or do that or Cena or Gunther could win. That could be up in the air. But Dragon Styles will beat Javon and Leon Slater, but that will be an incredible match.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That should be the opener.
Yeah.
Get the crowd hot. All right. We'll look forward to Saturday's main event. But this past Wednesday, we had almost a pay-per-view quality. I told you this last week, I told you guys how AEW has like a next couple of shows just going to be back-to-back big main shows. And boy, last night,
Fire.
oh boy, Kyle Fletcher, Speedball Mike Bailey. You had Okada and Jungle Boy biting everything. You had Eddie Kingston and Samoa Joe slapping and chopping all the meat off of each other. It was a it was a really good night of wrestling, honestly. AEW ran their it's not Winter is Coming anymore. I think they call it something different. What do they call it? Winter Wonder Slam?
No, what's the winner is coming?
Is this a Winter is Coming?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, Winter is Coming. Well, I like
Yeah,
Winter. Well, Winter is Coming. Okay, that's fair.
yeah,
All right, well, they had the Winter is Coming show. Either way, it was a good show. Well, they also crowned the first ever AEW Tag Team Women's Champions, the Babes of Wrath. What'd you make of that big
Wow.
win by them?
Hey, they need that win, man. I mean, they still got the crowd. I thought Tony and Mina they're more popular, or whatever, and they love the dynamic between those two. And Tony is just the biggest star they got in AEW for the most part. And so, I mean, it was great. It was been great for them to win also, but Babes of Wrath needed this. Uh, Willow Ben needed something. I mean, she had the TBS title for a hot second, but
Yeah, just put Mercedes over.
yeah, basically.
You know,
We can
Mercedes
talk about
winning that
Mercedes too
push.
in a minute.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we got to talk about Mercedes in a minute because that storyline I told you with her, it might be starting.
Oh yeah, dude, she lost to Red
Yeah,
Velvet. Well, we got to get to that real
yeah.
quick. We get to that immediately after this. I love the
Right,
story.
right. But I mean, this is good for them for be the initial champions. We thought the tournament was kind of lopsided the way we were talking on this show, but I mean, the crowd was behind them. It was behind the Babes of Wrath. So I was happy about that to see that great match. It was, I mean, pretty good, man. It wasn't great, but it was good for what it was. I got the crowd into it, and so we'll see what he goes from here. I mean, I still think Tony and Mina will get it sooner or later because, like I said, that the dynamic between those two is just fun to
Yeah,
watch.
it is.
But like I said, Willow and Harley Cameron was definitely funny, and we just love to see them. So we want to, like, and on this show, we know we support Willow all the way.
Oh, most definitely. I'm really happy that Willow won, and I like Harley Cameron. I like the even a little promo they gave at the end. It was a bit emotional, and even I got a little bit like, oh, isn't that sweet? Because that first match, Harley's first match was against Willow. It was back on
Yeah,
the AEW Dark. So now that they
yeah.
come full circle with the tag team champions, it's pretty cool. Um, we'll see where it goes because I'm still not the biggest fan of women's tag titles, but
Hmm.
hopefully they'll have a division that's strong enough while maintaining a top level on their upper and mid card women's division. But other than that, you also had the Continental Classics where you had no, that's right. Before that, Mercedes. So
Yeah.
prior to all of this, in final battle, you had Mercedes Moné defending the Ring of Honor Television Championship, Women's Championship, against the one who never really lost it. She had to relinquish it because of injury, Red Velvet. She was coming back to
Hmm.
proclaim the title she never lost. And by hook and by doggone crook, she won. I was happy. I like Red
Yeah.
Velvet.
Yeah.
But what does this say about Mercedes? Are we coming out of the year 2025, where I think Mercedes might have lost only one or two matches? Are we going into the perilous downward spiral of 2026?
I spoke it up. I maybe coming to assistance.
Oh, you jinxed her. You put that
I
voodoo on her, Bobby. Ricky Bobby.
with that hoodoo, how they call it. But hey, I mean, it's an interesting story. I mean, you got all these titles, and you got to defend them. You got to lose them sometime. And like I said, and you can't get the AEW Women's title, and it might take you losing every single one of these championships to get to the one you really want.
Oof. I mean, the dynamic of losing what 13, 12 championships is going to be
Hmm.
such a fall from grace that she might end up becoming a face when she wins the AEW Women's Championship.
Right. And like I said, it might lead up to the next All In.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder who
And
the champ would be by then.
right.
Wonder be Statlander.
Hey, maybe. I mean, but I like to see somebody else come up and do something. 'Cause like I said, it's three women right now. It's her, Tony, and Mercedes. Statlander it is.
Yeah,
So I would like to see somebody else come up, or because you can't keep having it, you can't keep giving it to those three the whole time every time. So you got to continue to build people up.
that's
Um,
true. They do need to rotate a little more star power in that women's division because it is kind of top heavy with just those three. I can't even really name. I mean, you could probably say Megan Bain, Marina Shafir, maybe Megan Bain, but she needs some singles wins under her belt.
I would like it to be a heel, like I said, especially if you saying like Mercedes could be turning into a babyface after losing all these titles.
Yeah,
Get some sympathy from the fans and saying how she might be all downtrodden or depressed about falling from grace. And so, but she fight back and get back to the AEW Women's Championship and finally win it after the two shots at it and losing.
yeah. Say it
So
like
she could
that.
find she could find. I'm just saying just a comeback for her. It could be a comeback for her, and that's another great story for AEW, which is they always need that.
Yeah, it's true. Love a good story. Oh, I'm a big fan of stories. And one thing
Mhm.
about AEW is that they do their best storytelling inside the ring. And in the course of this year, we are in the middle of the Continental Classics where a lot of stories are being told in the ring. This past this past week you had a match against Kyle Fletcher and Speedball Mike Bailey, which made some people say is the best TV match this year. which I don't even know what was the best TV match last year. I don't know. Like,
Oh boy,
that's
with
a statement. That
AEW,
was a good match.
it's one of the things. The hardest thing to pick is the match of the year or something in AEW
Yeah, right.
because they have so many amazing matches between these these wrestlers. Man, it's hard. That's one of the hardest things to pick all year.
I'm serious, and you're not wrong about that because you had Brian Danielson versus Ricky Starks in a strap match. That was on Collision. You had Brian Danielson versus Kenny Omega. That was a Dynamite. You had, oh my god, you had the 2 out of 3 falls match against FTR and Bullet Club. That was Collision. MJF and Kenny Omega. You remember MJF and Will Ospreay had an hour-long match? That was the opening Dynamite match. I mean,
Crazy, man.
and this is just random nights. Like I can't even tell you what night it was. Just a Dynamite. Like you get this on a regular AEW basis, but you know what? Last night, no different. That match was a top level quality match where it had highs, it had a lot of kickouts. Speedball pulls off the win, which gives him the point needed. As of right now, I think he has 2 points. Right now, on top of the leaderboard is Kyle Fletcher and Castelloni, Claudio. Um,
Casanova, yeah.
Not only that, you also had Okada getting the win over Jungle Boy Jack Perry, Jimmy Jack Perry. Uh, who do you like coming out of this?
Um, like I said from the beginning, it gotta be Takeshita.
Takeshi and Okada.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're in separate leagues. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I guess that's the obvious one, but I mean, they just build it up so much. They gotta fight sometime.
yeah. No, and they're not going to fight in this tournament. They're on different sides of the bracket. But I mean, the other person you have is Claudio. He's in it. John Moxley. He can win it.
Yeah,
There's a Kyle Fletcher could win it. Jack Perry's in there because Darby Allen is hurt, so that I don't know, he
yeah.
didn't win last night, but he could possibly win it.
I don't know because they've been having so many surprise victories in this tournament already. Like Kevin Knight beating Darby that time,
Yeah,
and then you gotta say last night, Speedball beating
Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle
Yeah,
Fletcher.
I really thought
And like
Kyle
I
was going
said,
to win that match at one point. I thought the match was
right,
over.
the crowd did. I heard from somebody that was in the building, and that was like I said the best match of the night. Everybody was just reacting off of that, and just crazy, near falls and everything. So man, like I said, anything can happen in this tournament, and that's why I said you compare this into the last time is not tournament.
The last time is my time is now.
Yeah, so
My
I
time is
mean,
last.
they be kind of trying to get at them in two ways to me because they try to do that tournament against them. No, 3 ways. They had a lot of comparisons this month, the past month and a half. The War Games and Blood and Guts,
Well, yeah,
the Continental Classic, and the last time is now tournament.
tournament. Yeah,
You got the tag team initial the
yeah,
inaugural tag team champions, and you got all the main singles competitors in WWE for the women. They in the tag team division right now, and so a lot of comparisons. They're trying to beat them out on a lot of things, but AEW is showing that they're here to compete, and they doing a great job in all 3 of those I just named.
you know what? Let me ask you this question. We need to do a like a roundup, a year in type show.
Oh yeah, we're
Uh,
gonna do that.
between WWE and AEW, who would you say has been the top promotion of the year?
AEW
AEW, yeah,
because we build up to the pay per views and PLEs is what y'all want us to pay for. I mean, paying for trying to pay for all of it, but
dude,
y'all
boy,
want to pay. Y'all want us to buy these subscriptions and stuff like that, or buy the pay per view. And AEW has given us our money's worth all year with pay per views.
dude, I bought all in. I didn't buy all the AEW pay per views, but I did buy all in.
Yeah,
Oh, that show was so good. That's still to me the show of the year. That's still the
yeah.
best pay per view of the year.
It
That show was
definitely.
so good. I sometimes go back and watch it because I pay for it. So shit, you damn right I do.
I mean, you gonna watch it, yeah. But
But
I'm
oh yeah,
saying,
that's like I look at it. It was so good.
right? I mean, like I say, if you don't watch AEW, I mean, bro, give it a chance, bro. You like I say, you probably ain't gonna. A lot of, I mean, a lot of pay-per-views are long. I give you that. Understand? You want to be up all night watching, but they're gonna give you your bang for your buck. You're
You
gonna get
gotta
some
watch it.
amazing wrestler matches, and then, like I said, they have been getting better and better with the
They have been getting
story
better, better.
wise.
Y- I don't know. I don't know the perspective of how people may watch a wrestling, but you got to watch AEW with an open mind. Don't go into it looking for WWE. It's going to go about things a lot differently, and at some point, you just have to accept that that's just who they are. Is where the best wrestle. That's their gimmick. That's the entirety of it. Is there a sports entertainment factor to it? Of course, because they're gonna have the Rizzler do something. I tell you, Big Boom AJ and the Rizzler and all that, they
Oh,
found
they
their
love.
home in AEW.
Oh, they love to be having showcase them a lot,
Right.
especially on the
That
pre.
that's their Logan. That's their Logan Paul. That's the answer
Right.
to their Logan
Especially
Paul.
on that pre-show. They put them on that pre-show a lot.
Oh, they get
But
the pre-show match.
and then they do a lot of hardcore matches. I get like if you don't like hardcore matches like that, they do a lot of those. So I mean,
I mean,
they
they
put
do
on
some of those, but there's also other matches. The hardcore. I think some people get caught on the hardcore stuff. Like, okay, Blood and Guts, that was a show dedicated to it. And you have your Moxley matches. But I mean, this past week, what was the hardcore match this past week? There was no hardcore match. Everything was
mhm.
just a standard fight. Don't let that overshadow the wrestling.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
mean
variety.
that's why it's a good time of year, especially the Continental Classic. That's the time to get into it and just see matches. It's not really story going into them, but it's these exhibition matches and leading to a purpose,
Yep.
to a title match, and see who gets his title match against Okada. And Okada's actually in a tournament, showing off why he's the best tournament fighter.
Yeah.
And so it's your preference of what you like in wrestling, but I just like to say give it a chance. Like I said, some people may it's hard if they especially if they don't know anybody like that, but you're gonna know somebody because you've seen them probably before. They was in WWE or something you've watched if you like wrestling like that. But or you could some people might come and look at it like I when I turned on TNA sometime back, and I don't know some people, and I might look at it as a casual fan looking at wrestling for the first time. It might just come off like that,
Yeah,
and so
it
you
will.
might just let it grow on you and watch. Like I said, watch 2 or 3 episodes, or and especially ones leading up to a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Look
go
at it
home
like that.
shows. Yeah, just
Yeah,
home shows. Or on the pay-per-views if you can. I don't know, just variety of wrestling. Like you mentioned with TNA. I'm watching I got my a TV here on Pluto TV, and they have a channel dedicated to TNA. And it's weird to go back and watch some of that old stuff. It's just the faces. Can we take a moment and just give TNA its flowers to some degree? Been
oh yeah,
around since forever. What 2004? Longer than that, but
yeah.
around that
All right,
time.
like 2002, 2003. Yeah,
Yeah, and then going through different shifts. They went through different GMs, presidents. It was TNA, Global Force, Impact, back to TNA now. It's I feel like it was called something different. Anthem. Yeah, they had Anthem as a name at one point. Uh between just I can't even I don't know, man. TNA is a weird place in wrestling. I always say this about TNA. It's the one place you go to early in your career, if you Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Nate, stuff
mm.
like that. Or it's a place you go at the tail end of your career if you're Kurt Angle or
Booker
Jeff the
T,
Hardy or Booker T, right?
Scott
Kevin
Steiner,
Nash.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, right. It's a weird dynamic. And you have some people who go in there like your Bobby Lashley's and your King Kennedys and all that, who they go there for a stopgap, maybe Drew McIntyre's, Cody Rhodes even.
Cody
CM Punk was
Rhodes.
there. Okada, Young Bucks. There are so the names that have walked through the doors of TNA, whether it was for a TV spot, a quick match, China, Raven, it's amazing. The list goes
Yeah,
on. Just
Dusty Rhodes.
TNA, right? That's like everyone, everyone. Just I don't know, man. TNA just still around to
Hey,
this day too.
hey, salute, man. They still doing the thing, especially the deal they got with WWE right now. It's putting them on a different level.
Yeah, they're on
So
AMC now. They're gonna be on American Movie Classics. I
wow.
don't think that's what it
Okay.
stands for anymore, but yeah, they're gonna be on AMC, the same channel that brought you Breaking Bad, Walking Dead,
Mm-hmm.
Better Call Saul, all those shows
Yeah.
now with TNA. Total
Hey, do it.
nonstop acting.
Hey, do your thing, TNA. Hey, like I say, if you stick around, hey, they find another way. They always find a way. So you got to respect that.
Real quick, the TV deals. I want to mention one other thing. The Warner Brothers Netflix
Mm-hmm.
deal. I don't think this affects Discovery, which is the Turner Broadcasting.
Yeah.
So I don't think that affects AEW.
Yeah, I'm glad if it don't, because like I said, I just don't want them on the same brand or them affecting each other in that way.
I don't. Yeah,
So
yeah. They're not going to be on Netflix. In short, they're not going to be there.
okay,
But I don't know if they're going to be on Max either because I don't know. Max is a Warner Brothers Discovery partnership because that's what this whole thing was. It was a partnership between those two companies that created Max in the first place.
okay,
And Discovery owns the Ted Turner broadcasting of TBS, TNT, CNN, all that stuff. Someone's trying to buy that because they want the CNN property. Whoever buys that, that's where the fate of AEW will lie.
okay. Mm.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know. It's a lot of deals going on, man, and it just I don't know. I wait to see where everything land, where the dust settles.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
right?
waiting to see that because
Yeah, us wrestling
a
fans,
lot
we
of these
feel
companies
like,
buy each other up, but they don't think about all that comes with that sometimes.
boy, I tell you, wrestling fans, we the one to suffer. No one cares about us because when the AOL merger and all that happened, WCW was the victim. They were not the victim; they were the casualty because
Hmm.
they didn't want wrestling on their broadcast. So there was no
Yeah.
place to put it. And as Eric Bischoff was trying to find a deal, Vince McMahon came in with $5 million and bought the entirety of WCW with five. In today's world, that feels like $5. I don't know. It feels like it was
Hey,
so cheap.
I mean, if you up there, yeah, but not to me. That feel like $5 million.
No, $5 million is a lot. It's just I feel like it was worth more
I
than
know,
that.
I know.
I just feel like it's worth. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not $1 billion company, so I guess it wasn't worth
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's just crazy that for that much. Yeah, you think it'd be
But for
more, way
five
more.
million, damn,
Mm,
5 million.
man,
We could have started to GoFundMe and bought that.
right, with all that
No,
history, it's just 5 million. But hey,
and now all the history is going to just be lost out there. But that's a whole nother topic for another day.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
going back to it, Continental Classic is happening. They're going to be coming back around again for the next AEW. That is for the next rounds. I'm not sure what the next rounds are going to be, but you got Okada and Takeshita coming out on top, which I can't blame you. I kind of do as well. If it ain't Okada Takeshita, it's definitely going to be Kyle Fletcher and someone. Well, Kyle Fletcher and
Yeah.
Takeshita.
So I thought Kyle O'Reilly was somewhere in this, and
What's
I ain't
Riley?
I ain't seen him since what, the Moxley match. Maybe I
Yeah.
missed something. Maybe I missed something, but
No, you
I'm
make a good
sure.
point because you kind of figure with the Moxley wins, this should be the next thing he propels to.
Right. So I don't know what's going on. Like I said,
Oh, okay.
when he won those matches, especially the blood and guts and the singles match, I was like, hey, title shot somewhere. Can you holler if you hear me? Holler if
Seriously.
you like, come on, that what's going on. But
Um,
we'll see. I don't know, maybe they got something else planned for him in 2026. I don't know. But
everyone's got plans for 2026. It looks like that's kind of the
yeah,
new
they're trying
storyline for a lot of people.
they're trying to end the year off right with certain things, but hey, give me my time, man. I don't want the big matches. Had some big wins.
So the second half, so Winter is Coming is a two-part series. Collision
Hmm.
is the second part. You're gonna get Takeshita versus Claudio on there for their matchup. That's probably gonna be a really good match.
Oh yeah, of course.
Um, you're also just gonna get another matches are gonna be Mark Briscoe defending the TNT title against Daniel Garcia. I would love for Garcia to win this, but he's probably not. But I would
Mm-mm.
love it.
I mean, my
And
brother
the,
just got it.
I know, but still, that's why I want Garcia to win it. 'Cause I like Mark Briscoe, but I don't really care about Mark. I just anyway. And then you have
Hey,
Josh Alexander versus Swerve Strickland, and the tag team match of Jamie Hayter and Chris Statlander versus the Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart and Sky Blue.
yeah, they was fighting backstage on Dynamite, so I can see that. I think Statlander and Jamie Hader. Jamie Hader, boy, I still feel like what happened with her. I don't know, but she
Yeah, I
just ain't
know,
catching.
right?
She ain't really been ain't been catching on since she came back. Either way, but Statlander's on the team, so I think that she'll win that one. Um, as
Swerve's
far as
beating Josh
Briscoe,
Alexander.
huh? Oh yeah, Swerve. Yeah, that's building up, boy. Because I like that tag match they had on Dynamite with him and Hangman. They're
Oh
fighting in the
yeah,
crowd.
that
Oh
was a good
man,
match.
boy, two of the best in AEW, and two of my favorites there. So I'm glad to see them teaming up, and it's crazy to see them team ups.
It is,
uh,
especially with the blood feud they had. It is really
yeah,
weird. I mean,
right.
Hangman
Yeah.
tried to drink this man's blood. He Hangman burned down that dude's house. But
Actually, Swerve broke into his house and standing over his baby. So
yeah, right. He did. Like, dude, I don't know, man. They're cool now.
yeah, hey, that's that. Forgiveness is real, folks. Hey, forgiveness is real.
Right.
Hey, if they can
Oh
do
boy.
forgive that, you can forgive somebody who done you wrong or move on. Forgive yourself. keep
Yeah. Give yourself. Move
it,
on.
move on,
Boy.
man.
Wow. Amazing. But yeah, I mean that pretty much wraps up most of what happened this past week in wrestling. Overall, from Monday
Oh,
Night Raw to Dynamite. Oh, is there anything else?
oh, the NXT thing. We can
Oh,
end it with NXT thing right quick. With Javon
yeah.
Evans
Oh
burned
yeah.
his title shot. He had over, but Ricky Saints he done. I feel like he done got like Gollum. He had he done lost his precious, so he messing everybody else up. He done turned heel, done caused Javon Evans the match. He was talking like he was cool with him at Deadline after he lost the title, and then before Javon Evans became Iron Survivor. But he done screwed him out of the title and became heel. I guess he's heel now, and we see where this goes.
This sounds
I
like
don't.
the Trick Williams. The exact same thing happened with Trick when he lost the title. Remember, he interfered in
Yeah,
matches. He kind of turned heel and he went a little ballistic until he got his title shot. And then what do? He compensated by going to get the TNA title.
yeah.
But
I
this
don't
is
know.
the
So
Trick Williams storyline.
it seemed like I will see where Ricky Saints go from here. I don't know. He's saying him and Oba 1-1. They trying to have that tie. He trying to have that tiebreaker.
So wait a
But
minute.
but
Obafemi
he
fighting Cody, is that for the title or is that just a match?
it's just a match. It's just an exhibition match. That's why I said
Okay.
that's why I said
Okay.
Oba could win,
Okay.
and then Cody, like I said, get protected by Drew interfering, and then that storyline continue to progress.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, and then we got a four way match to see who's the number one contender at New Year's Evil, and Ricky Saints not even in that.
Yeah,
So
see,
it's just the other guys that was in the Iron Survivor match.
so it's like, what was the point of the Iron Survivor then? Like, why even just do them? Why take a good match type and just kind of what is the deal with WWE in this? Because they did the same thing with War Games. They had this big
Yeah,
match type and just did it, and then it's like, okay, we're done with it.
I mean, they still gonna do it, but it's just Javon was so
Make it
antsy about
meaningful.
getting his shot. It's the story of Javon antsy about getting his shot because he said he almost had Oba last time, and they definitely had him this past week on NXT. But Ricky Saints is just obsessed with getting the title back, and he was so down on himself at Deadline. It's like he was saying the impossible is back, and it's my fault. And so he's desperate to get that title shot, and Javon was taking was pretty much took it from him. You feel like,
I mean, he did win the
and,
Iron Survivor, so I guess I don't say he took
yeah,
it from. But
and like I said on the other episode, I feel like if Javon did win, it would have made Ricky Saints look bad.
well, no, just go and beat Javon Evans then.
I mean, that's what Javon was telling him, but in Ricky Saints' mind, it's like if he beats him and I couldn't beat him, but
But you
Ricky
beat him
Saints,
for the title in the first place.
I don't know.
You know
That's what
what
I'm
this
trying.
reminds me of?
He need to explain himself because I don't
Yeah,
know. This is
the
crazy.
You know what this reminds me of? This is a little off, but it reminds me of remember when Edge won the Royal Rumble and Brian Danielson somehow got wrapped up in the world title picture, and then it led to the triple threat match at Mania.
Right.
I was trying to figure out why was Edge so angry about Brian Danielson. Dude, you got your shot at Mania. Like you got your shot.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. That's just I don't know.
And
It's
then they
like Ricky
made all
Saints.
them. Them go ahead.
It's like Ricky Saints. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get. You know you get your rematch. So
Right.
just let take on Javon Evans in.
Right. And it's an easier. I'm preserves an easier match than Obafemi.
Yeah, right.
If you
Like
really want a title back like that, or you just want that challenge, and you say you got to be that one. But
I don't know. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's weird. It's just we'll see
I
what
don't know.
happens.
Yeah,
I bet it's
I
gonna
need
be a
some
triple
explanation. I
threat.
need it is it's weird, but it's intriguing, and I need to hear an explanation from Ricky Saints.
I do, but I think it's gonna be a triple threat.
Yeah, because I mean, you got Stand and Deliver coming up down the road. I want to see what the big match they have for that. So I don't know. We'll see.
If it's a triple threat, then they can take the title off of Obafemi, and he won't, be the one who loses it.
Yeah,
And in
and
that
they can move.
way, yeah, you can move him up without him
You
having a
can,
loss.
yeah. So like this Saturday night's main event is gonna be very important for him, obviously, but it just still showcase what he could do on the main roster. And so if they do have that triple threat, get him out the NXT picture, main roster. Here we go. And y'all already
Hey,
got y'all getting a preview on Saturday right now.
we didn't talk about this. I want to ask you real quick. When Oba beat Ricky Saints and got the title, and then the shot at Cody, did you see that coming, or were you surprised? Or
No, I was surprised. I thought it was building up for Ricky Saints to have that, and then Cody just beat him. But I thought like they both friends outside of on
wrestling?
screen on the backstage or whatever. So I
Yeah,
thought it's just they found a way for Ricky to fight Cody for early, and
dude, I thought.
so
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just thought that was what it's going to be. And then Cody just win, but they shake hands and that'll be it. But this is more interesting. This is a little bit more interesting because you really going to showcase Oba, and like I said, you can't fail with Oba. I don't care what you trying hard to fail if you fail with Oba. That's all
All
I'm
right.
saying.
No, but to the point of the whole Ricky Saints, yeah, I thought it was. I thought, dude, I think about that in that segment where Nick Aldis brought Cody in the room and he was talking to Ricky and Oba. He never once looked at Oba. He looked dead at Ricky the entire time. It was like, oh, the winner gets to face me, and I was like, oh, well, you just pretty much telegraphing who's going to win at this point.
Yeah, I
That's what I
mean,
really thought. And
well, yeah,
then
because he was already the champ, and that's his friend. But
I know, but he could have
oh,
looked at both of them and said that. It's just felt
he should have because
disrespectful.
Oba's a big dude. He's standing right there. I mean,
I
he
don't
shook his hand,
know.
so I mean, I don't know, but
Well, yeah, he shook his hand, but I don't know. Eye contact is an important thing, especially when you're talking to multiple people.
yeah,
And the fact that Cody just kept staring at Ricky, just I don't know, rubbed me the wrong way.
I
And I was
agree.
like, oh, so just get Ricky to win, huh? But no, when Oba won, now I'm like, okay, now go get that eye contact, Oba. He gonna look at you, and he
Right.
ain't got no choice but to look at you.
All right, hey, thoughts of Cena. You got to see me now. You got to
Right.
see me now.
So yeah, that's gonna be good. The opener, the tag match, that's gonna be Dragon Styles versus um John
That's gonna
Evans.
be middle card. Like I said, Cena's gonna be open. So
No, no, Cena's not opening. I don't care what Cena says. Cena also said he could do 200 dates. You know what WWE said? Yeah, that's
no,
okay, bud. We only
we need
need you for like
36.
36. Yeah, just 36. Cena's like, well, I could do
Yeah,
100. No, just 36.
yeah, it's crazy.
50? Nah,
Nah, cuz. Nah, son.
we're all booked up. We got a whole plan set.
Yeah.
Not really.
I don't know. Yeah, but that tag match, because they usually Triple H likes to open with a tag match, so that'll definitely make sense. If they did that because that's gonna be a hell of a match.
It's
So
gonna get the crowd excited.
right, it's gonna build up the crowd, and then like I said, then we go for the Bailey Soruka
Yeah,
leading into the Cody over,
yeah,
which is
and
gonna be a
then
great match with like I said, Drew McIntyre interference, and then ended off sending Cena off.
yeah, because the thing starts at 5.
Oh wow,
No, no, wait, I think it starts
yeah,
at 8.
you sure?
I'm sorry, I think it starts at 8.
Yeah, got to. I like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, it starts at 8. It starts at 8. So it
Yeah,
ain't
like
like
I said,
it's
I wish it started at 5. I could make NXT then
all
because
right.
NXT gonna be in Columbia, so I could
Yeah,
make it
you're
if it
right
was at
after
5.
this.
But either way, go ahead.
No, it starts at 8. So it's like you can do an entire show where your main event is the last match. So it's like, I don't know, just and if Cena loses, that is not I don't think the crowd's gonna be up for the rest of the night. I mean, they
Yeah,
might be depending, but that's gonna be real downer.
yeah, it is. Like I said, because they want to give him that standing ovation, so it just makes sense for him in the night. But I get what Cena trying to do, but we got to go off of what the crowd gonna do.
Yeah, right. Because the crowd plays on TV, and TV is kind of important. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Let us know who you think is going to win in Saturday night's main event. How'd you feel about this past Monday Night Raw? And who do you see winning the Continental Classics? Like I said, hopefully we'll get together and somehow do some form of review. We could probably do like an editor's picks, where we all just kind of put in who we think's match of the year, show of the year, tally it up, and then just kind of present it as one collective. I don't
Oh
know. We'll
yeah, we're
figure
gonna
it
be.
out.
We have it for you. We have it for you. Our
There
little
you go.
awards. Our little awards.
Champions Corner, Champions Awards. I like
Hey,
that. But hey, you can find us in the realms of Instagram, uh, Twitch,
TikTok.
YouTube, TikTok. We're out there. Tell us what you think in the comments. Let us know how you feel about the entirety of wrestling as a whole, because we like talking about it anyway. And until the next time, we hope you have a good night. I'm the professor. This is Ron G. Tell them have a good night.
Oh, good night, people. Have a good night. Hey, salute to Cena.
All right.
Peace.
Good night, everyone.